My balls are working fine.
I just want to apologize to all the viewers that have made it this far.
Now recording.
Hello and welcome to Now Recording episode 7. I'm Toxic and I'm here with the semi-boiling Matt Pitt.
Yes, it's really hot here. It's
and
like
we
98
have
degrees.
Our South African Beavers.
Hi, I'm still on my phone because these assholes couldn't wait another 4 minutes for me to make a cup of coffee. Hi.
Well, I mean, what do you want us to do? All right, they're ready to go. We're ready to go.
Yeah,
you know?
show up early, bitch.
Yeah, they showed up early.
Yeah.
Take
Alright.
it away. I'll be back.
I'm trying to. Alright,
Okay.
so today we have drama to settle between TheOracle on one side, and then the other side is Nox and THS.
So I just want to give some context here. I was DM'd by Oracle about on the 9th, a few days ago. He said, do you usually sort out ongoing current dramas? And we said, what you mean? He said, like the Trident glitch tips or stuff. And I said, I wouldn't say usually. It just kind of fell into our hands. Lol, what's up? And he said, well, I pissed off a portion of the community again, like back in February, especially Nox, etc. They probably don't want to bother solving it, but I could reach out. And I said, go for it. And he said, I'll try. I was trying to collab, which they were saying wasn't begging or anything like that, or with ill intent. I was making a new series and was being a bit too enthusiastic about it, and we're bugging them out. They never DM'd about it though, and I thought I was being an attention whore and stuff like that. Obviously, me trying to set up that silly debate between Repsion and Maya obviously didn't help either. So I'll try to reach out and would understand if they don't want to at the moment. Well, we reached out, and long story short, they were down to come on, and right now we have Oracle with us. Oracle, do you want to start and just tell your side of the story real quick?
Oh yeah. So kind of started around like November last year, where I was making up new series, like Ghostly Habitations, just like talking about haunted places. Souls of the Damned, which is true crime. U-Files is talking about mysteries and myths and stuff like that. I was a little bit overdoing it with throwing off the new intros and stuff like that, and asking Nox to collab on the Ghostly Habitations one, but it may seem like I was trying to collab a bit too much and over enthusiastic. There wasn't no ill intent or malice in it. I was just like, hey, you're going to do this if you want to do it, because he did kind of do like spooky stuff before, along with true crime, but later on he said he doesn't do that kind of stuff, only like true crime, but he did do like talk about vampires and werewolves before. So in January, when I did that clickbaity thing with like a wrestling thing with like Maya and Steve and all that, I did ask Jane's permission to do that, and obviously, if I didn't have Jane's permission to do it, I wouldn't have done it at all.
Just for some context, real quick, I just want to say you clickbaited like you were getting Maya and Jane and Steve DeLeve and Repsion on, but it was actually just you playing WWE 2K with their creator wrestlers that look like them, right?
It's a thing called YouTube Beavers. So, but like, if YouTubers are currently beefing, I'm probably the wrong people to do that. There's more than beefing. It's like an abuser harassing the ex again.
Yeah.
And I commentate over it, and while they wrestle, like is like a speak like this. Oh my god, what a slam, like that kind of thing. And
right.
I asked Jane for business. Jane said no, I wouldn't have done it, but she said yes, and I did her permission, and she chose her entrance theme and stuff like that. So that came out, Pete. But I was in the server at the time, her server, and the seemed okay with it. Like who was it? It was a Rev, or was it the other one? It was his channel, his partner. I forgot his name, but it's just like an idea when I do future ones, but like a filtery old wrestling filter over it, like from the 90s, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that happened, and also I got kicked from the server because I got different like reasons why I was kicked out of the server. I didn't really mind being kicked because it's just a server. But I was asking why I was. I got different reasons, like it was self promo, but the self promo was that video in general because I was getting help from them to make it better. Yeah, it was It was like different. Like I asked some people it was like different accounts why I was, but never got like an official one. But
Okay, I just want I gotta stop you real quick. I want to apologize beforehand. You're Welsh, correct?
no, I'm English.
English? All right. You
Yeah.
have a very strong English accent, so I'm having a hard time like understanding what you're saying. If I'm being
It's
honest
my
with
bad.
you. Yeah.
I was about to jump in and say I understand the English, but I have no fucking clue what you're going on about.
Yeah. So so I just want to let's just make stuff very clear as possible. You were trying to collab with who?
Well, trying to collab with THS, but we already collabed on the video Hand Collector, which is a horror story I wrote myself beforehand. But last December, before I took like a long Christmas break, I was going to collab on the night before Christmas, I think, something like that. Yeah, but I didn't do it because I was down the break. So when we got the Ghost Habitations video, we just like we'll talk about haunted places. I was going to ask not to collab on that, but obviously come February when I suggested the debate thing and that all fell out, he decided not to. But yeah, understandable because he doesn't do that kind of thing anyway.
Okay. So what exactly is the issue? You asked him for a collab with the THS and Nox, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they said no, right?
No, I go with saying no because if you don't want to do collab, you don't want to know. But kind of need John to be here because he was part of it as well, somewhat. But
Okay, I'm just trying to. They said no, and then they started making fun of you. Is that what happened?
No, not quite. I think it was more. I think if they wanted to collab and make a new series, that I was kind of bugging them out a bit. But if that was happening, they could have just DM'd me, and I would have kept it privately, making all my intros and stuff in the background.
Okay, so where exactly is the issue here? So like, what issue do you have with them right now?
No issue with them.
What?
Not quite an issue, but I think they more have a slight issue with me over the last few months of the stuff. Like after I did the relevant, by the way, after I did the wrestling thing, I tried to set up a debate between, which is silly. I just tried to set up a debate in the first place. I tried to set up a debate between mine and Reps John, like a live one, which was pretty silly because abusers would lie more about the stuff they did. And yeah, obviously didn't turn out well. Everyone came down on me. Then that's where the always attention whore, wanting glory and stuff like that came from. Mainly, John kind of started calling me that. Or not probably other people did in the background, a lot of stuff like that. But that's where I kind of first came about, like that.
Okay, so the issue basically is like they have issues with you, and you're trying to settle the beef.
Yeah, like that. But I mean, when I was wanting the collab and making the series of that, I was done with no ill intent on malice. So I think I was being a bit, as I said, over-enthusiastic, and I said bugging them out. But if I was bugging them out, they didn't need to keep themselves. But I presumably talked behind my back. They probably didn't talk behind my back, but just saying. Oh, they could have just DM me at any time. So, hey,
Okay. They're talking. You're saying they're talking behind your back. That's your issue.
Well, no, I said presumably, but probably not. I was thinking that, but
It might be.
Okay. Toxic, you got any questions for him?
Yeah. Who was the match between?
on the wrestling thing I did.
Yeah.
It was between Maya and Steve Lee, because Steve Lee's defending her for some reason, versus Repsion and Jane.
Okay, so it was like a mixed tag match.
Yeah, I did try to do a mixed tag match, but apparently it wasn't available yet on that game, and I'd already done that in real life. But so I had to do them separately. So like Jane versus Maya, then Dan versus Steve.
Who won?
Oh, so you couldn't.
On the video, but I normally let the computer play it out, so as a commentator would be easier. But between Jane and Maya, it was Jane who won.
Okay, then.
And
Okay.
between Dan and Steve, Dan won.
Oh wow!
Okay.
So 2-0. Like they went back
Yeah.
and forth, like the
Yeah,
huge babyface move,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like two
yeah.
of the baby faces won. Good,
My
good.
God.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Let's not turn this into a gay wrestling podcast.
All right,
please.
Beavers. Do you have any questions for Oracle?
More of a statement.
Okay.
I think I understand what you said. I'm pretty sure that I don't, though. Right?
That doesn't make any sense.
However, you have said what you need to say, right?
Stuff
And
that happened later on that were led to this because that happened a few weeks ago.
still don't know what you're saying, bud.
Okay. What
Anyway,
happened?
but what I'm saying is, right? I'm getting the gist of what you're saying, I think. But I think the more important thing is that we're recording this and it will be uploaded. So
Yeah, I know. True.
other people will be able to listen to what you're saying and give it a better ear, perhaps.
No,
than
I mean,
have.
we got the YouTube transcript. Okay, we're fine.
Okay. Well, you said a few weeks ago. What happened a few weeks ago, Oracle?
Yeah, so further down the line, but obviously just after the whole debate thing, I don't think this is relevant, but I'll bring up anyway because it happened after that as part of the community. The old tussle with Tipster because he was dealing with someone who was harassing Hannah Clark or not Hannah Clark, was that
Hannah Animal.
Yeah, Animal. And I thought if that was the right guy and like that, but also obviously my fault because I didn't know what was happening. I was using jump in with things and he got mad and blocked. But also he mentioned that about me being attentional again that I kept DMing him videos and stuff like that. But the video I DM'd him was my video on Deity, if you know who that is.
Dave?
That on Dave?
Deity.
Oh.
Deity YouTube.
I don't know. I might know who it is. I just can't understand what you're saying.
One of those crazy T channels that spread him. He was harassing everyone for like 2 years and so forth.
Deity.
Yeah, him, yeah.
Deity. Say it with me. Deity.
Deity, yeah, deity.
His accent, leave him alone.
Deity
Jesus.
is the technically deity is,
But
the
it's
correct way
pronounced
to say it.
deity. It's pronounced
Yeah,
deity.
deity,
The
then.
name.
Hell, not where he's
No,
from.
it's deity.
No, but the name, the YouTube channel's name is Deity.
Not in
But
a
is it
different accent.
spelled
It's not.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck. You don't get to tell me how I
You
pronounce
regionist
words.
bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you.
We're splitting hairs here. Is there anything else you need to say, Oracle?
Yeah, I do need to say I was continuing, but you mentioned that his name's Deity as he's American. Yeah, so I sent him the Deity video because he was coming at the time. He didn't respond to that either. And the further down the line, I was making my Corpse Bride review. I tagged him in it because he mentioned he liked Corpse Bride, so that's the only videos I kind of tagged him in. That's all, basically. So then he said like there was way more videos, but it was only 2. But anyway, so further down the line, yeah, that's where the it was a few weeks ago. It kind of started up again with the arguments. I said that Maya Moore, one of Steve's protected and stuff like that, is a confirmed paedophile because he's got like posts of her saying that 10-year-old pussy is about to be red after I'm done with it. Obviously, stuff like that.
What?
And
Allegedly.
Wait,
I haven't
okay,
seen
what's
the
this? Hold on.
screenshot. I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're going with
Pump
this.
Pump the brakes, kid.
Allegedly.
What does this have to do with Nox and THS?
no, because that's how it happened. Like, yeah, so kind of had the arguments happened, and then a few days after that, then Nox said I was eventually maybe blocking more and got to that argument and stuff that led to us now. That I was begging for 3 months to be in the collab.
All right.
Is there anything else? Is that it?
No, that was recapping what happened.
Okay, so that's the whole. All right, that's the whole recap.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna just mute yourself, Oracle.
Apologies for speaking quite fast. It's me explaining. When I explain things, I do speak fast, so my bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the issue of you talking fast. It's just your British accent is very strong. But
there will be northern Englanders.
It's okay. Look, what I did was I I closed my eyes and I concentrated, and I think I could
Yeah, me too.
understand what you were saying.
To be honest, the longer that I listened to him, the more I understood him.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's speak of
right.
age, doesn't it?
yes, Oracle, if you can just mute yourself, we're gonna hear from
Damn.
Nox. Nox, go ahead.
God, where to start? Okay, first of all, he actually posted a screenshot where I didn't say he was begging me. I said he was bugging me. And the other thing he said is I never went to him. He even put in the screenshot when he shared the DMs of me actually telling him no in a polite way, which was my way of saying, because I'm a very polite person, apparently, because I've been told I'm way too nice, that you're bugging me, leave me the hell alone, I'm not going to do this. Second, he also tried to claim that all this shit happened within the span of a month, and he tried to say it happened, he started having these ideas in December. I shared screenshots after he blocked me because the reason why I ended up having to share the screenshots is I tried to take it offline after a slight back and forth with him to show him, no, you actually asked me in November, in the beginning of November. And I was down for it then. But shit happened over time that made me just go, you know what? I'm not interested in this, and it's not fair to him that I'm not interested in it. I was trying to put him down try to be nice to him.
Right.
Now, when you messaged me, I said no, correct, to this?
Yeah, one word, no, yes.
The reason why is there is no beef whatsoever. The thing is, when he blocked me, I shared that he lied about me, about how long he's been actually bugging me about this. And by the way, when I say bug, I don't mean in a negative way. Like, for instance, Matt, you technically bugged me to do this.
Yeah, Matt, come on.
And that's just the way I am. If I said you're annoying the fuck out of me, that usually means I'm annoyed. But when I say bug, everybody bugs everybody to do collabs. It's not a big deal to me. It's how I say it.
I think that's the wrong word, if I'm being honest with you. When you say
Yeah,
bug,
I agree.
that's kind of, it seems like I'm bothering you or something when I just asked you
Yeah,
one
there's
question.
synonyms.
So
Okay, maybe I should have worded it differently when I actually made this. But
yeah.
here's the thing that caused me to actually do this, because he mentioned Steve and Maya, which I didn't want to actually mention them. You see, before he was kicked out, he was there when Jane, and if he was paying attention to the server, because one of the reasons why he was kicked out, if I remember right, was because he was only going in there to publish his stuff and not interacting at all.
Okay.
But she actually posted to leave them alone. Not only that, but there was a couple of people that I seen that were saying, leave them alone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was pretty much ignoring him because he's off doing his own thing. I'm off doing my own thing. No issue. No fucking beef whatsoever. I get a message saying, you should see this shit because some of the people that he's actually interacting with also follow me.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. While he was arguing with these people and calling Maya a pedo, allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, what he didn't realize is that Steve is an equal opportunist. And he will see that as one of Jane's supporters going after his supporters, causing more headaches for Jane, who I'm friends with. So I originally posted, before that, you were told to knock it the hell off by multiple people. And then somebody messaged me saying something about ignoring him. And I pretty much just said, I've been ignoring him since he bugged me for 3 months about doing a freaking collab with him.
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing is, he leaked private DMs. That's my only issue that I got angry about.
Okay.
I didn't care that he would call me a liar. I've been called worse. I went into a server and got called the F slur 4 frickin' times.
What's the F slur?
Do you want to say it?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm sorry to hear that, Nox.
so there was mostly shut up F, sir.
Yeah.
You know, homophobic stuff on Pride Month.
Yeah, that's
And
horrible.
I'm sitting there like, and I'm talking to somebody at the time. I see leak the DM. I got furious. Maybe I should have actually took it out offline sooner. Okay.
Yeah, maybe they
My
should have waited
bad.
until after Pride Month.
Yeah. Well, by the way, I'm talking about the whole entire DMs with or the whole entire Twitter exchange.
Right.
But if he hadn't blocked me, he would have seen I was trying to take it offline and settle it offline. In fact, he unblocked me. He can actually go back into this thing and say that I put, you're lying, and I put a screenshot. That was my way of saying, dude, this doesn't need to be public. Just like hashing it out doesn't need to be public. If he wanted to hash it out with me, DM me. Don't do it publicly. Because to me, it angers me. That's why I said no. But then I realized he's going to talk about people that aren't involved in this, that or in this freaking VC, that honestly, they're not here to defend themselves. And I want to make sure what he says, because I don't want them to get blowback from this.
Okay.
And then John actually talked me into it and then kind of left. But I spent this whole entire time not caring at all.
Right.
I was water under the bridge because he called me a liar. Oh, well. The only issue I had was 3 issues. 1, he leaked personal DMs on something very small, very slight, not even worth even doing.
Yeah.
Second, he got people involved who I'm not going to put words in their mouth because one of them is in here and I don't want to, anger them because I love THS to death. She is one of my closest friends online. And that pissed me off a little bit too. And then you have the whole entire thing of talking shit behind my back. Because he did. I found this out when looking at his stuff through an alt account like a couple of days ago to see if I can see if he still had everything up. He blamed me for being banned on Twitter for 12 hours, saying that something that he put to me that I didn't even see because he blocked me before I had a chance to see it was the reason why he got banned from freaking things. And he was saying that somebody got him angry. The thing is, after that day, I only mentioned it a couple of times to people when talking about it because for a couple of days, nothing past 3 fucking days. Only other time that he got brought up to me was a week ago when somebody sent me a message saying, check this shit out. And it's him white knighting for somebody who got kicked out of a freaking Discord server and was threatening to kill themselves if they weren't allowed back into that Discord server. I found it hilarious and then moved on.
Wait, are we talking about something that happened very recently?
Yeah.
This person is a trans person?
Yes.
Let's go. They live on. Let's go.
Oh,
Now, I'm going to explain why because I don't want to take up all your time, but I'm going to quickly tell you why he got the label of clout chaser.
Okay.
Because of the whole entire debate thing, yes, with Steve and Maya and stuff like that. But also, and THS can correct me if I'm wrong, but in December, I actually did a video for a trailer for a series I was going to do on my channel called Dumb Criminal Files. And we made a joke that turned out to be a collab because I don't really like working with THS, where it was Judge THS. We made stuff for it. He went to her and replied to her asking if he can be on it. And if I remember right, she put, that is Nox's thing, you should ask him. Which, yeah, that's kind of weird. But then every time I noticed this, every time that he would talk to me about collabing was when I was announcing something on Twitter. Like collabing with THS or my sub count or things that were coming up. Now, what caused me to actually tell him, no, I don't want to do it was 3 things. First, he tweeted something highly insensitive about technicals.
What was it?
I can't remember the wording, but it was insinuating that Technicals is busy finding little boys for his brother to play with.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I'm like, I want nothing to do with that because that's fucking slander. Second was going off on my friend John. Nerdy John and I are friends.
John's a friend of the podcast.
Oh,
The third is something that it might seem a little petty, but if you want to work with somebody, the first thing you do is ask them if you want to do it, right?
Yeah.
He sent me a paragraph of everything he wanted me to actually research for 2 weeks for this podcast, for this not podcast, this collaboration, and then asked me if I wanted to do it. At that point, I was having freaking mic problems, so I was like, maybe if I actually tell him I'm having mic problems, he'll end up doing it and there'll be no issue, and I won't have to say, you know what, no, because I'm trying to be nice still. Believe it or not, that's my biggest fucking flaw, and it's stupid. But I told him I was having mic problems because I was. 2 weeks later, he then asked again, and that's when a lot of shit happened. I'm like, I gave him a 4-paragraph explanation on why I don't feel like I want to do it, and that's my way of saying, now you're bugging me, now you're annoying me. I'm going to be nice still because I have no fucking reason to not be nice. I'm saying no.
Okay.
I should have done it earlier, to be honest.
All right.
But that's
Gotcha.
pretty much it. And there's nothing other than that because I don't hold anything against him.
So
Instead
Just-
of,
I just
If I
want
may.
to. Okay, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead. It's your podcast. I should be.
Yeah,
less
it's my
rude.
podcast. If I could just ask this, you said no, right? He asked you to collab. You said no. Oracle's claiming you were talking shit behind his back, or there might have been some talking behind his back. Did that ever happen?
Not to my recollection, but might have.
Fair enough.
Believe it or not, I have the fucking memory of a goldfish.
Okay.
Little
Believe it.
things like this doesn't maybe like once or twice me and fucking John actually like talked amongst ourselves about how this is getting ridiculous, but it was never bad mouthing him that much.
Okay.
It was never like, oh, he's a clout chaser, let's pick on him. It was mostly, this dude is really doing this right now. He is pissing you off and he doesn't really notice it. But the last thing I really wanted to say is this. Instead of worrying about quashing a beef with me, which I don't have a beef with him, I
Okay.
outlined everything that happened, and I'm really just not caring. Instead of doing that, he hasn't worked on anything for 4 weeks. Maybe he should focus on his channel, making content, and growing his audience. If he needs help with that, he can actually unblock me and I can give him some tips because I'm starting to blow up. I'm sure THS can give him some tips. I'm sure people would still give him some tips because really he hasn't pissed anybody off.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Toxic, you got any questions for Nox?
I have a statement.
Okay.
When he started speaking, and this isn't a shot at Oracle, I have never been so grateful to hear an American speak in my life. It was so smooth.
Yes.
And-
Yeah. You
I
have
took a
very
lot of
clear voice.
classes in college, by the way.
Yes. Is that it, Toxic?
Yes.
Beavers. I guess Beaver. Oh, there.
No.
No. Okay, gotcha. All right. If Nox, if you just want to mute yourself real quick, and so we can get to THS. Before I get to THS, I want to just read Nerdy John's statement. He sent me a statement because he couldn't be here today. He was supposed to be here, but he had a family get together. And Nerdy John's statement is, I have no idea why you care so much. I called you out when you did stupid shit like everyone else. I personally find you annoying. There's nothing that can be done about that. There's no beef. to settle. As far as I'm concerned, you're just someone my friend group and I joke about now. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go to THS. THS, how do you play into this? What's up?
So I initially wasn't involved in this situation. I got dragged into it the night everything really blew up because Oracle decided he was going to come into my server and blame me for stuff that's going on between John and him and Nox when I'm not online.
And when was this?
This was May 23rd, I believe.
And you were on your
verify that.
break, right?
Yep, 3 weeks, and that night was the only time I have tweeted anything since I went on break because of this situation. And
Because of
I have
this-
all the stuff for this.
Because of this situation or the other situation?
Because I was getting brought up on Twitter and being associated with the situation between all these guys. And mostly because at the time I was friendly with Oracle.
Yeah.
And I was friends with Nox and John.
Okay.
I found out about the situation at about 6:30 at night. I've just gotten off of work, just got home. And I see a post on my server from Oracle that reads as the following. Okay, I'm leaving this server for my own goodwill. Many in here are now actively lying about me for clout and their own pettiness. I don't condone that, and I admit I made mistakes, minor, but mistakes I have apologized for, but not being shown as the complete devil and making me far worse than I am. Outie. In my server, and my server is very strict. I don't do outside drama. That is like the second rule on my server is don't bring your outside drama in here. I'm not involved in any of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he left my server. So because we were friendly, I wanted to know what was going on, and I went into his DMs and I asked, I said, look, I get you do not like some of the people that are in my server, but I do not appreciate you breaking my server rules just to leave on a very petty note. I'm extremely disappointed in your behavior, and I do not appreciate the disrespect you showed towards me by making it public instead of just saying something in DMs to me quietly and leaving. To which he responds, I left myself, don't condone from lying utter twats, do what you want. My response to that. You left after bringing your own personal drama to a server that has the second rule not bringing drama. You did that. You did that to me, and I've been nothing but kind and understanding towards you, even when you made some bad moves publicly on multiple occasions. You show me you have absolutely no respect for me, none. And then he blocked me on Discord after that.
Just to be clear, what server was this?
Mine.
Your server. Okay.
My personal server, yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I decided I was going to reach out to him on Twitter DMs and try to clear things up and be like, well, what is going on? What is going on? Because I was blown away. I had no idea about what was going on. And my words were, since it looks like you've blocked me in Discord, I just want to ask you to leave me out of whatever drama is going on between you and everyone else. I'm not part of it, nor do I want to be. I just do not appreciate how you've basically punished me for things I'm not any part of or aware of. Good luck in the future. I think it's about time we part ways. His response. Enabling the lying ain't a good look either. As I said, y'all can dislike me, but that's when it really personal. I'm assuming it's really personal. Good luck too. Never trust anyone in the community. And that made me think, how am I enabling lying when I'm not even on Twitter? I'm barely posting anywhere besides a few servers like my own. How am I enabling this? And I basically got dragged into this situation via Twitter and via my server and DMs with Oracle, to which he did block me on Twitter as well. So when he says you can come and talk to me privately, he's lying.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
I'd just like to know why I was thrown into this mix and why I had to be blatantly disrespected when I've been nothing but nice to the guy. I've listened to other YouTubers bash this guy and not joined in on it, including Tipster and multiple other people, saying he is a weirdo, saying he's a clout chaser because he used to, before I told him to stop, tag people on Twitter every time he posted something that he uploaded on YouTube. He tagged everybody he could think of on Twitter to try and get them to go watch his video. He sent me multiple images and ideas that he had for almost a year before this situation, asking me to collab with him. So that Nox is not the only one that he's gotten that from. And I'm sure there's multiple other people that are YouTubers that have gotten the same thing.
Right.
So I don't understand where his behavior is coming from. And I don't understand why I got basically kneecapped over something I wasn't even involved in or aware of.
Okay. And you basically there was like a ricochet towards you, basically. Like you weren't really involved with this, and then you found yourself being involved in this, and you didn't want to be involved in this, so you were just out of it, right?
Well, yes. My last tweet on Twitter was a response to NERDYJOHN. And John brought me up. And he basically said on Twitter, you were begging people like me, Jane, THS Nox for a while, dude. You consistently were messaging people about collabs for a while. I remember tweets you had to delete begging THS. You used to at literally anyone you could think of watch your videos. And I responded, I can't believe I'm literally breaking my hiatus to deal with this bullshit because it's being dragged into my server now. Do not involve me in any drama. I want no part of it, nor do I condone the behavior from either side in this instance, nor do I appreciate being spoken for. I do not need anyone to defend me, nor do I need anyone speaking on my behalf. I do not know what the ever-loving hell is going on, and I do not like that I have been forced to look into it because I'm being dragged into it. Stop. TLDR, keep my name out your mouth, please and thank you. So
Okay.
I basically, got dragged into this.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. All right. So everybody has told their side of the story. Toxic, do you have any questions for THS before I go to the floor?
No.
Beavers?
Jesus Christ, you're throwing the
Beavers,
bag
why are
deep.
you fucking muting?
No.
Okay. All right. Oracle, what do you have to say about this?
By the way, the reason I've been uploading for 4 weeks because my broadband ain't working, so that's why I'm using
Your
my
balls
phone
aren't
here,
working? Did you
my
say
Man, you
broadband.
fucking dipshit.
your ball bag?
He's saying broadband. His
Shut
internet's
up,
not
Matt.
working.
You're not
Oh.
funny.
My balls are working fine, so don't worry.
Okay. All right.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully.
I tested mine earlier.
All right. So your broadband's not working, and
Yeah,
so you're
that's why I haven't uploaded for like 4 weeks, basically. And
Okay.
also, the other things, the technicals joke, that was more of a joke than an actual statement. But yeah, it was a bad taste joke, I do admit that. But jokes regardless of bad taste or not, they are kind of bad taste in a way. But yeah, but that wasn't meant in an actual statement thing. I think him and Tipster were in that beef at the time, so yeah. And the underquoting with the thing about the dumb criminal things that Noxus does. Yeah, that was completely stupid. I do agree that. I don't know why I didn't like tag THS to talk to her about it. I tagged them both. That's basically what I did. So, but it was a completely silly idea to do that. But I basically said, "Do you need a witness?" But it's a dumb criminal side of a video. So how would you? There need to be a witness. I need to be there to witness it. So that was completely silly. And one knock said about him every time I messaged the collab about him always tweeting. I didn't actually realise he was tweeting at the time. I was just messaging him, but I didn't realise he was actually tweeting when he was or announcing something when I did it. Maybe I should have checked first or something, or did that. I don't know, but I just randomly messaged him. But yeah. So and also on the THS thing, bringing into it, and that thing that happened that day. Yeah, that's me being absolutely mad and annoyed and what was going on. That was basically the gist of it. So I apologise for THS on that matter.
Okay, so you're apologizing to THS. Are you apologizing to Nox?
I apologise to Nox too. Yeah, I thought he said begging for 3 months when he was talking to one of Dev, well, not name name. That's later talking to someone. If he said bugging, then I must have read that wrong or something. But I thought he said begging for 3 months, but bugging whatever. So yeah, so I apologise to him too for calling a lie and me lashing out again for no reason. Well, plus yeah. So I apologise for that part.
Okay.
I think
Knox. What's up?
I think the reason what the THS they mean by bashing me, I think after the whole debate thing, I'm seen as like, you joke about him, but again, the whole debate thing was a mistake anyway, and that was a bad idea. So, you know, I think that's the reason why people back. Okay, like, sorry,
So what were you saying is a bad idea?
the debate thing I tried to do in February. I think that's when people started bashing me. I think,
Okay.
presumably, I don't know, but yeah. So that's
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
you're apologizing to Nox and THS right here, right now.
Yeah, for the lashing out thing and calling you're a liar and stuff like that, yeah, like that. But I was mad at that time and annoyed because of what was going on. So yeah, probably didn't think that through. Also, the reason I said in the Discord, and I was posted it there regardless. I thought she was on hiatus, so I didn't want to bother her because I thought she was off with altogether. But obviously not.
Okay. Nox, what do you have to say about this apology?
I'm just going to say really quickly, 1 or 2 times messaging me when I have made an announcement or collabing with somebody can be a coincidence. But it was like 5 times.
As I said,
And
I didn't
after
know.
that-
I didn't know you actually posted. But was I DMing you on Discord at the time? Because I don't remember much. But or was it on
Oh,
Twitter?
I have the screenshots and I gave them to Mari to give to Matt just in case he needed them, in case you were lying.
I'm not lying now. I'm just trying to remember.
I understand that, but
Um,
the reason why I had I had Mari
Why
have
didn't
them,
you just give me the screenshots, Nox? Why'd you have to give them to Mari?
because I didn't want to find them. Mari had them to begin with.
Oh, well, I never answered Mari's DM, so I.
also,
But but he doesn't need to apologize to me, because the thing about because the thing is, I don't want an apology. I want the person to do better.
by the way,
So don't apologize to me. It just, you did exactly what I actually hoped that you would do, is admit you kind of lied about this whole entire situation.
I said I was mad.
And then move on.
I would say anything stupid. Remember, when you're mad or annoyed, you say stupid things.
Actually, when I'm mad and annoyed, I walk away and cool down and then deal with it.
So does Matt.
What? Yeah, I walk around. I walk everywhere. I have to cool off, bro.
But yeah, the thing
Also,
is, I spent this whole entire time just enjoying the fact that I'm actually growing as a creator. I just reached 600 subs and I've only been doing this for a year.
Congrats, by the way.
And I'm working my ass off. So this shit is just stuff that happened on Twitter. It doesn't matter to me at all. The fact that you apologize for lying, cool. Now do better. Work on. You said you're having a broadband issue. Okay, that's fine. When I'm having problems with my own stuff, I take time to write out things that I'm working on. I literally type out my own thoughts. If you do that enough times, when you get your channel, be able to actually go to your channel and put stuff up, you're going to have a lot of freaking content that you can actually put out there. Instead of worrying about what I think of you, which I'm going to be blatantly honest, because I'm trying to be polite, but I have to be blatantly honest. And no offense, you don't come up in my thoughts unless you're brought up.
And I understand. It was me thinking that. That's my problem. That's yeah.
If I was in your shoes, I'd be working on shit. I wouldn't be worrying about what other people think of me. Because this is the internet. Yeah, I'm friends with THS. Yeah, I kind of like Matt, and I've never met the other two. But if they all told me, go fuck yourself, I would just go fuck myself.
Who?
Because I don't.
All right, I am gonna interrupt the pretentious fucking wanking that you are doing. my dude. Oh my
Oh.
god.
Really?
You are one of the most pretentious motherfuckers I have ever met in my life.
Wait. Can you define that? I'm a stupid American. What is pretentious?
Pretentious, as in he is acting in a way that he is better than other people.
Okay, proceed.
Oh my god.
Not trying to, but okay.
You are literally trying to. Or otherwise, you are one of the saddest human beings I have ever come across on the internet.
Okay.
You
Beavers,
sat there.
Where is this coming from?
What the
He's annoyed the fucking shit out of me. I sat here and I listened to him, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The British guy, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, right? I'm sorry.
Understandable.
Northern England, right? I write
No,
you off.
I'm not from Northern England. I'm from South.
How is that a southern? Aren't the Southerners supposed to have good accents?
Tommy sees the expert in English accents. I'm not.
Yeah, he can actually understand these people.
Oh. And then what the fuck? When fucking Matt said something about the way that you speak or something, you were like, yeah, I took a lot of classes in college. Wanker.
I mean, Nox owns a library. I mean, in YouTube sense, so he would know a lot more.
Look, all this drama that's been created here is fucking gay. Right? That's all it is. Alright? You're both very small creators at the end of the day. Okay?
Like us.
Kudos like us. Kudos to you guys for, making it as far as you have, and I hope that you grow and you succeed. Right? But touch some grass, my dudes.
Touch some grass, really? Really?
All you got?
This is gonna do the meme.
I mean, I do touch grass. I mean, I go to the gym 3 times a week, so
Hell yeah, dude. Do you go
Think
to
about the grass. Think about the grass then. Don't occupy your time with these stupid things.
Look, I'll
Right.
I'll be honest with you here. Like Oracle got in touch with me and told me to the people who he either A had an issue with or B wanted to talk to. Nox was one, NERDYJOHN was the other, and THS was on a break, so I didn't hit her up because I was under the assumption that she didn't want to do it, and then she decided she wanted to do it.
I didn't even know what was happening until Nox told me, and then he said that NERDYJOHN backed out and that he wouldn't do it unless somebody else was there to back him up because he wasn't comfortable. So
Can I
here we
ask
go.
I
about
don't
that?
really want to do this. I literally don't. I want to actually work on my shit. And whatever issue Oracle has with me, he can bring it up to me in freaking private.
I was
Yeah,
on about that, but I thought I went to, but I thought I went to Matt and we would get on there like a cool thing. I'll probably work out. I don't know, but
Well, real quick, Nox, why couldn't you do this like one-on-one?
Because I didn't want to do it to begin with. And knowing that John was going to do it, I was like, okay, I'll do it only because, there's people that need to actually do this shit. And I wanted to back up my friend. And then he backed out, and I'm like, shit, I don't really want to talk to Oracle alone because he's going to drive me insane. So,
have I though?
yeah, kind of.
Do I make you go local? Or
I
something
mean,
like that? No.
look, let me ask this, right? So the guy the guy is smaller than you, right? Oracle. He wants to collab with you. So he
I mean,
sends you a DM.
we're only around like a 300, 400 difference. I mean,
yeah. What's your
Doesn't
count, Oracle?
doesn't matter. You grow. You grow.
I think I'm 272.
Cool.
You grow from it. Getting introduced to those extra subs, regardless of how small the difference is, whatever, it can lead to good things, right? People like it. Helps you both grow. Some people come over, some people come over. That's whatever. But the thing that I'm saying is that the guy came to you and he DM'd you about this collab as far as I could put together the stupid situation that's going on. And he said to you, he kept on bugging you about it.
Yeah.
So is that your core issue? Is that like the biggest problem here? Is that he DM'd you 2 more times than is acceptable?
No, there's no issue.
What?
Yeah,
I've made this very clear.
So
There was
I just
never
want to
a
make this
fucking issue.
clear. Nox didn't have an issue. Oracle had the issue. Oracle wanted to put everything out into the air. He DM'd me to do the podcast. I said, sure, why not? Oracle's a pretty entertaining person. We'll see what happens. And this is what's happening right now. So Nox has been pretty truthful that he doesn't have an issue with Oracle.
I
Nox,
thought they had issues with me, but they're mine then.
I had an issue, but I got an apology for my issue, so I'm good.
so is that
Yeah,
enough?
I've been
yeah.
good. I was
Okay.
good before coming in. The only issue I had with this was I was nervous because I've never done a podcast before. I'm not used to talking live. I'm used to scripting myself with stuff.
That's fine. We're not live.
So if I'm coming off as pretentious,
Yeah.
I'm trying to actually at least kind of come off at least polite as much as I can.
I
Because it's
don't
your
think you
guys'
ever come
shit.
off I don't think you never come off as pretentious, so
These DMs are pretty hilarious, by the way. So yeah, I'm doing Bolsover Castle first. Most Haunted did a live there, and then it's cut off by the fucking share screen. But especially about rich people having constant orgies there. And
What?
then Nox says,
yeah, that's the history of the place. Like the owners, like 1700s, 1600s time, had a lot of parties, if you say. That's what.
okay,
that's
well, Nox, you say, okay, I have to know what date and what time and what I need to do. And he says, I need to write up a script first, as it's another voice-related video, and then the screenshot's cut off again. You say you went by, and he says, it's either January or February. This video might be out. I was just asking now if you wanted to be it. And you say, okay, I need a little bit more info, but I have to head out. We'll contact you later. Sorry, trying to get my wife to hurry up so we can hang out. So that's the first screenshot I was sent by Miss Mari.
Yeah.
So obviously there's more screenshots being taken. So at some point you guys were actually talking about collabing.
Yeah, that was back in January and
Yeah.
February before he kind of went all really, and I don't like using this word, spurgy on a bunch of different things.
Okay.
Spurg, you
And
mean again, or Spurg? Is that no word for like the R word?
Yes.
no, I'm not trying to say that the R word.
No,
I mean that you're being
Retard.
you're
I
didn't say- I
literally
didn't say that.
going
I meant-
off on random
Retard.
things.
Retard.
Now, I will, if you want, I can read verbatim what I said to him when I told him I don't want to do it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Filling up dead air. Filling
Yeah,
up
yeah,
dead
I'll do
air.
it. I'll do it.
Oh.
Not, Oracle, what your problem is you either think too much or you don't think at all. And you just do things at the spur of the moment, and that's your problem. I've told you this before. I've tried to reason with you about this and try to help you fix this problem. You don't listen. You just keep doing your thing. And you're not going to learn until you actually take a second and think about the stuff that people are telling you. You wouldn't have gotten in this situation had you heeded my advice before.
Yeah, but that was from the tipster thing. The tipster said things that, I mean, from what Nox and you said, the re-tagging in people's videos, that only happened 3 times, and I stopped that after the Goblin Slayer one.
All right. Just for the record, by the way, Nox's Wi-Fi just cut out. For the record, THS, you accept Oracle's apology?
Yes.
Okay.
Woo!
Good. Nox, are you there? No, I don't think he is.
Okay, so now that I understand the situation, then Oracle, I think maybe you just need to learn to give things a bit of breathing room. Do you
Mhm.
know what I mean? Give
Yeah.
things a little bit of space. Because, yeah, it can, when you start, I don't know if you were pestering them, but to them it felt like you were pestering them.
That's what I meant. That's kind of what I meant. If I was pestering them, they're going to DM me at a time. Like, Nox, after the whole debate thing where I was arguing with everyone, kind of did, and I stopped pestering him.
So, yeah, maybe you just need to work on that, bud.
Yeah.
Also, I would say don't be so paranoid whenever you're talking about you didn't know if they were talking behind your back or whatever. Even if they were, I don't think it really matters because they don't. What kind of impact could they really have? What's the worst that could happen?
Oh. I think we've seen some. I not really know. I've seen the cloud tracer because I tagged there's 3 videos to tag people, and then what THS said, but there's only 3 videos, and after that I stopped because I don't think it was THS messages in my house. I might have missed it. It was Finn Lucky that DM'd me about it, and I stopped.
Oh, Venice, yeah, that guy.
I DM'd you about it too. I remember doing it distinctly because Tipster told me he was bugged the fuck out of it.
And I think
Okay,
John
so
said that he did too, because I heard John tell me that he told you.
Why don't I get them then? Well, I don't know.
Oracle, I got a yes or no question for you. Just I need a yes or no answer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a Spurg?
No, I'm more opinionated and stubborn than anything.
No, he's a Spurg.
I feel like you're a Spurg. And here's the thing, it's okay. I think we're all Spurgs in some shape or some form.
I'm definitely a Spurg. I'll admit to it.
Speak
yeah,
for
Nox,
yourself, Matt.
Yeah, and I'd agree with Nox. I'm a bit of a Spurg at times.
I agree.
Actually, I'm a Spurg, then yes, I do make
Yeah.
mistakes and stuff.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
You kind of are a Spurg, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah. At times, yeah, sure.
Yep.
Nah, most of the time, though.
Yeah, like
I mean, we're
almost
here,
always.
aren't we? I think that says something.
I just think I'm just glad I'm getting the small commentary community together to hug it out. Oracle, where's my apology, by the way?
Apology to what?
That thing you said to me that one time.
What one thing?
I'm just fucking
know-
with you.
Actually,
Uh,
fuck Matt Pitt. Can I get an apology?
I'm sorry that you have one eye, Toxic.
Okay. Thank you.
Matt, can I get an apology because your freaking PFP is more awesome than mine?
Sure. Yeah, I am sorry that I have an awesome person who drew an awesome PFP picture for free to me. That's awesome.
It really isn't. It's a lie, though.
Beavers, your profile picture is a TikToker. I don't want to hear anything.
Yeah,
He's
but
hot,
Who
though.
is Beaver's picture, if I may ask?
I will
remember that-
tell you gladly.
Hold
Here we
on.
go.
You remember that
It's-
bitch who got her teeth knocked out in the Creator Clash?
No.
You didn't watch
All
Creator
right.
Clash?
Well, her name is Yodeling Haley, and
Her
she's
address is.
No.
she's very cute, but also she can really take a hit, and I think that's something that you have to look for in a domestic partner.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Woof.
Do you
Nox,
agree with
did
that, Nox?
On
Is
what?
that something you have to look for in a partner?
I'm married.
That didn't answer my
Congratulations.
question.
I'm
Uh,
single, but a bit obvious that though, isn't it?
That's him saying he pleads the fifth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nox, did you want to read that DM real quick?
Hang on. I gotta find it.
Is your Wi-Fi going
'cause
to turn off again?
I hope not. It's been doing this on and off because it's fucking Spectrum.
Well, if you want to just send me the DM, I will read it. Gladly read it.
I put this. I'm going to be honest with you. I am not interested in the paranormal. I don't understand why you thought I was in the first place when a majority of my content is focused on true crime. I did that stuff on Halloween because I was doing stuff for Halloween. To me, it comes off as you've never seen anything that I've done. Not saying you haven't. I'm just saying that it comes off that way. Not only that, you have displayed some questionable behavior lately that makes my interest wane more. Telling me what I'm supposed to be looking at even before even asking me I'm up for it. Tweeting we are going to collab even before I even agreed to. You contacting THS instead of me to be on the dumb criminal files, which was clear in her tweet about it being my project. Making a cringy joke about technicals and his morals. Which if it was anyone else, I would be immediately distancing myself from that. But then you got into it with Nerdy John, who I'm pretty good friends with. Because of these things, my interest is pretty much gone, and I would be just phoning it in, and that isn't something I want for you or my own content. So I'm going to have to pass for now. I do wish you luck on it, though.
Okay. All right. So, and then
That was
Okay, so
me.
you
Go
only
ahead.
did to help. I used to let you talk. Who was talking then?
I got to be honest with you, I didn't understand a word you said.
I said I'll let you talk who was talking then. So I was interrupted.
No, go ahead, Oracle.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, didn't know those were Halloween things. I thought you did like the paranormal as well. That's why I suggested the idea to you. But that's what I said earlier. Yes, that's
You
my
already
bad.
told me that
Oh.
in the DMs. You already told me that.
Never mind.
And I was cool with it. I just said, okay.
So the collab thing, I have collabed on people before. Like, if I had to mention this, is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I have collabed with people before. On one of my videos, that when Hannah Animal kind of said tweets of me wanted to collab with stuff like that. The one with the Goblin Slayer one with Catching Unicorns, that went ahead. It's like an hour and 52 minutes for that one. The other one was with Tails. I helped on the video of him, which was with Sylvia Likens.
Okay, are you just saying who you collabed with?
Yeah, they're saying like, never mind. They're probably not important. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, what I would say is hit more people up in wait, when's Halloween? October?
Yeah.
Probably not
Yeah,
the best idea, but I don't know.
April, May, June, July, August. Hit them up in August, right?
Probably not
Hit
the
them up
best
in
idea.
Okay.
No,
So I
not
think
this person. I'm saying other people. Hit them up in
Oh.
August,
yeah.
and then be like, "Hey, bro, 2 months from now, video. Let's do it in the background. You know, let's get this
I'm
shit done.
currently
Let's get
helping someone at the moment with their 200 sub video. So
Oh, okay. So I feel like this has come to a conclusion. Am I correct? THS, are you good?
Oh, I'm just fine. I'm just sitting
Actually,
back
I've got
listening.
another thing to ask her.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't hate Tipster, by the way. So I know he probably dislikes me a lot. That's the saying. But if he's okay with me willing to come to a stream with him and has to like talk it out, is that okay or not? I don't know.
He doesn't care.
Okay, never mind then.
By the way, I do
Okay.
have to say this. THS sounds a lot better today. Because a couple of days ago,
Don't
she
suck
was.
my dick, Nox. You don't need to suck my dick. It's
As
fine.
yeah, as
I'm
opposed
sorry.
to
Yeah,
what?
your
I
wife
was
might
trying
get
to.
upset.
Yeah, might.
Yeah, I know I was dying from the plague the last couple of weeks, but you don't need to suck my dick.
Okay. All right. Now, as I was saying, I feel like this has come to a conclusion, correct? And I
I'll
said,
probably unblock him after this anyway. So
okay. So you've apologized. They've accepted your apology. Oracle, is there anything else? Like you're gonna unblock them, whatever fucking shit you want to talk about? Yeah. Anything else? Oracle or
from this moment onwards, I'll try to listen and stuff like that. That'll probably benefit me better. So yeah.
yeah. Oracle, if you ever have to do a podcast again, I suggest doing it on your computer and not. Are you on your cell phone right now?
Yeah, I can't do it on my computer. As I said, the broadband issues.
Yeah.
Discord won't load. So
Mobile does not help your accent, Oracle. I'm just letting you know.
I know,
I
yeah.
suggest a translator.
Yes.
as long as you're not making this entertaining, I don't think that'll be benefit this when this goes up either. I don't know.
Okay. Nox, what kind of YouTuber are you? You're like
I am
a
a true crime review YouTuber. I sometimes for Halloween I'll do like this Halloween I'm going to talk about cryptids. I'll do
Okay.
something special for Halloween, but that's it.
Okay, cool.
What do you guys think about Mr. Ballin?
He's cool.
Oracle, what kind of YouTuber are you?
Well, I basically variety. So I do gameplay, I do reactions, I do reviews, I talk about spooky stuff, I do true crime, I write my own horror stories, and basically a lot.
Okay.
Probably doesn't help the algorithm, but you know.
THS, you do you do horror stuff, you do crime stuff as well, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. Are you off break now? Is this your announcement that you're coming away from your social media break?
Probably towards the end of the month, I'll come back.
Okay, hell yeah. So there you go,
He
guys.
just wants to skip Pride Month.
All right. I'm gonna let you guys go now with the THS. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yep. Oracle, thank you again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Nox, thanks again, man.
Thank you.
Yep.
What
Oh, fuck. What the fuck was that?
It was so bad.
Bro. You can't
You
fucking stand the guy.
One. The one is pretentious. the other one is
A
Well, just-
woman?
she's cool. She's
no,
alright.
not THS. I was saying the other one. You can't understand him,
Yeah,
and then THS was just there.
A woman.
yeah. I kind of wish THS had even more to do with it, so she could just explain
Yeah.
everything.
That
Bro,
would've been much-
all right. Here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. This Oracle guy, he comes into the voice chat. I hear one sentence from him, and I'm like, okay, I can, because I was worried about the British thing, the accent, because I've heard his on his YouTube videos. I was like, okay, he said one sentence. I can understand what he's saying. Good. And then he starts talking, and I'm like, oh no, oh god, no.
What have I
God,
done?
no. God, Jesus Christ.
It's such a
that
gay
was-
little fucking drama.
I think Beavers. I think your little anger.
Yeah,
you're
you
angry.
saved that. You saved
Yeah,
it.
I think you gave us a little entertainment. I appreciate. You were DMing me. You were like, I got something to say. When can I say it? I want to say it. And then I was like, I'm gonna say it. I was finally just like, you know what? Go.
Yeah.
That was annoying me.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, the guy was like, all right, look, the guy was like, I'm blowing up on YouTube. I mean, all right, dude. We get you. Yeah, that's cool. Good for you, man.
That's why I said he was being pretentious. He was like, I'm blowing up on YouTube. Then at some point he mentioned like I think you told him he speaks well or something like, or somebody said he speaks well.
Who said that?
in
Toxic did.
comparison to
Oh,
yeah,
no,
in
no, no, no,
comparison
no.
to
Don't even.
Oracle,
No, no. Okay.
right? And then he was like, yeah, I took a lot of college classes or some shit like that, and
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
not great, not
look,
great.
talking to Nox, and I have no problem saying this. He came off very standoffish when DMing him, because I DM'd him asking, and he just immediately said no, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, okay, like I have no issue with him just saying no. Like I didn't beg this guy to come on. If he doesn't want to come on, he doesn't want to come on. And then he
So
said
really-
sorry, and I said,
So
yeah,
really
well, it
what
could be
you're saying-
fun.
So really what you're saying here, Matt, is you organized an interview for us where only one of the people really wanted to be here.
Well, look, all right. All I know about Oracle is from like.
only
Hold on.
only a
Hold on.
third of the people wanted to be here.
Hold on. Give me a second here to defend myself. All right. Let me defend myself. Oracle wanted
You
to
can
come on.
blame-
Oracle
Audience,
DM'd me.
you can blame Matt Pitt for this stinker of an episode.
It's not a
Oh,
stinker. All right. There's some good parts in this. Oracle DM'd me to come on, and I was thinking, okay, I've heard about this guy. I've heard that this guy is like kind of funny and kind of weird. This could be interesting. And so he gives me names. He gives me NERDYJOHN. He gives me Nox. I go to Nox. Nox says no. I go to NERDYJOHN. NERDYJOHN says yes. Okay. So I'm like, all right. So we'll do Nox versus NERDYJOHN. And then Nox changes his mind. Or we'll do NERDYJOHN versus Oracle. And then Nox changes his mind and wants to come on. So now we have 2 versus Oracle. All right. So now we have a schedule, right? Yesterday, NERDYJOHN had a prior engagement. And then Nox says, well, if I can't do it tonight, I can't do it at all. I'm booked for months. And I'm like, well, shit, then I'll just interview Oracle. Thank God that didn't happen, because if it was just an interview with Oracle, this podcast would never see the light of day. And then luckily, they got in touch with THS, and THS was able to come on. Look,
Matt,
I'll ask you right now, do y'all want to put this out?
no. This sucked.
That wasn't telegraphed at all.
Yeah, no, yeah. Guys, we are recording this a week later after this debate has happened. The Liana stuff happened, so we decided to do that podcast real quick.
Yeah, don't
So-
listen to this guy. He's just making excuses for not wanting to upload it.
No. This is some. Oh, what the? Are you fucking serious right now?
I was trying to convince him. We need
Dude,
to
the
finish
trippy
this
thing is,
episode.
this was recorded like a week in the past, but like you've got like the thoughts of the future. So
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure this was recorded as the Liana stuff was happening, right?
No, it was
No, it
before.
happened before.
We recorded this like Monday, 6 days ago from when we're recording now, which fuck the viewers. That was the 11th, June 11th.
Okay.
And this will be out like June 20 something.
I just want to apologize to all the viewers that have made it this far.
I think we already did that during because I think that
I think
did
you
that
should
get cut?
apologize to Nox.
Have you talked to Nox
Nox?
since? Have you talked to Nox in a week, Beavers?
No, why would I talk to him?
Because you bullied him.
I didn't bully
Dick.
him.
Dude, I talked
Bully
about
him.
about him on Nerdy John's stream, and I was like, dude, this guy, like, I couldn't understand what the fuck Oracle was saying, and this fucking Nox guy is kind of fucking annoying, and he literally,
Dude, Manette is so fucking hot.
who?
Manette.
Who's that?
Your
IP2
dad?
streamer. No.
Dude,
My dad.
can we stay on,
Minette. Minette. You
Stay on
dip
topic
fuck.
here? Can we stay
You
on
said
topic
my
here?
dad.
Can we stay on
You
topic
said my
here? Can we
dad.
stay on topic here? Can we stay on topic here?
What are we talking about?
Yes, dad.
I was saying, I was literally saying like how I was talking about Nox on Nerdy John's stream, and how kind of like he was kind of annoying, and then he was kind of annoying. We went on Dead on Dave's stream. I did Dead on Dave today, and that got shitted on because of his internet. So we went on Nerdy John's stream with Tipster and me and Toxic and Beavers. You were kind of mad about that.
Yeah. What the fuck? You guys go on a PR tour,
listen,
and I'm not invited? Are you guys ashamed
Are you
of
in
me?
Dave's server?
Are you ashamed of me?
Are you in Dave's server?
Are you ashamed
Are
of
you
me?
in Dave's server?
Are you ashamed of me?
Yes. Are you in
Yes.
Dave's server?
No, actually, because fun
what?
fact, ancient shot from the point lore.
He's banned.
Who's that bitch?
Irish Badass?
Sparksy Droid,
Oh.
Habana
Who?
Bay.
Uh-huh.
She got pissed off at me one day because I was being annoying to her, and she banned me from Dave's Discord. Smile.
Why?
Never
you
been
say?
back.
Do you want to?
Actually, no, I am in Dave's Discord. When did I get in there?
Yeah, because you're not banned.
Oh, so what you're telling me is you had the ability to join. You just didn't.
Were you in Nerdy John's Discord?
No. We were in
No.
Dave's.
We were in Dave's.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
Well, you can click on our name and then it shows you where we are.
Or you could have just DM'd me and said, hey, which server are you in? I said come in in the chat, and you could have been like, what server? And I would have been like, Dead on Dave.
So did you spell come like COME
Also-
or C?
also- No. Also, I was kind of happy you didn't come in because I was gonna DM you and be like, yo, we're in this server. I was gonna be more detailed, but we had Mikey Perk on, and I didn't want you to come in and like fucking say something weird or something, the typical Beavers thing. So I was like, I'm just gonna like not say anything else, and like hope he
What?
doesn't come in.
What, like come up about hypotheticals about his kidnapped daughter?
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Yeah, Mikey Perk.
Speaking of hypotheticals,
Oh no.
Matt, you had a very interesting hypothetical for us last time. What was that again?
What hypothetical?
The one that you told me and Toxic to answer.
Oh, I remember which one you're talking about. Yeah, Matt, you mind telling the viewers?
I don't remember the hypothetical.
It was the one about it was a would you rather of
No, that was y'all's hypothetical.
No.
That wasn't my
No. I specifically
Your
remember.
hypothetical.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have that hypothetical.
No,
Bullshit.
you asked us the hypothetical, and me and Toxic refused to answer because it's so fucked.
Yeah, but
That's
since this
your
episode will never end up
gaslighting.
coming out.
You're gaslighting. This is coming out. All right, this is coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
This is the next episode. We've already said it. This is coming out. No matter how you let. See, Toxic, you need to start. Dealing with the fact that this episode is going to be out and people are going to like it and they're going to enjoy
Well,
it.
if I don't edit it, is it coming out?
I thought you already edited it.
If I edited it,
Edited it.
then what did? Then why are we recording right now?
Well, I thought you already had it ready to go and then we just put
Fuck
it in.
no.
Well,
I don't want to sit through that. I will.
I mean,
Dude, it might be
Toxic-
funnier than you think. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Toxic's got a great work ethic. Like
Yeah.
yesterday he smoked some pot and he passed out.
Bro, I haven't slept for 10 hours in so long. I slept like a fucking baby. It was great.
So I'm
Yeah,
just
dude.
gonna go for a nap.
Dude, okay. I don't know if I'm actually going to leave this in the podcast, but you guys want to know what I dreamed about last night?
What?
I dreamed that I was back in school and there was a school shooter, right? And you know who it was?
Who?
EDP. It was the strangest fucking thing ever.
Did he want a cupcake?
I don't know. I tried to stay away from him, Matt. He was a school shooter.
But it was like middle-aged EDP?
Yeah. He was
Well, that's-
huge too.
Dude, that's terrifying.
He had to like scrunch up to get to the door. Like you see him like peeking through the door, and it's just like a big shadow. I'm like, oh no.
Was he fast?
No.
Ah.
But
It
who's
would
gonna
be funny if
confront
he
him?
was, like,
Wait,
fast.
but was he like waddling through the halls?
Yes.
Like doing that waddle that he does?
Yes. And you know how
Bruh.
like those teachers who have those like really obnoxious shoes that you can hear walking down the hall a mile away?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could hear that, but it wasn't like the like clicking. It was like a boom, like thunder. And it was just like slowly getting louder and louder.
Yeah. That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't great. Yeah, so don't do drugs, kids.
You know, I had a dream about you guys.
Oh,
I did. I had a dream that we were doing the part.
I don't want to hear about your gay dream.
No,
Yeah, fuck off.
No, I had a
I don't
dream.
want to hear about it.
Come on.
We're friends.
I
We're
had a-
friends, Matt.
not
We're
a gay-
friends.
Nothing gay happened. It's literally like we were doing the podcast. I didn't see you guys. I was on
Aw.
Discord in the dream.
Was
And
it a good episode?
no, I dreamt that I farted and the mic picked it up and you guys made fun of me. That's what I that was my dream.
I just want to edit that in now.
Yeah.
He's getting PTSD
Yeah. Yeah.
in his
That's
dreams.
That's-
We're even bullying him back.
dude, that last episode, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I really thought I had like said something detailed in the screenshot, and like you guys were like getting on to me for saying something, and then it turns out y'all were just fucking with me. Because when you're in the reading screenshots, you're not like paying attention to what you're really saying. So
Yeah,
you
I
have to,
can't
like,
believe you doxed Liana.
Okay. Look, do you guys hope the best for Liana? In this
Yes.
situation?
No.
Okay, if it were shut up. If it was up to me currently, I would get everyone to not interact with her. So she has no like
It's like, what's the word you're looking for when you're like a drug addict and you need someone enabler? Is that what you're saying?
she has no one to enable her. Yeah, you could use that one, but that's not like specific word. She has no one to she has no attention. No one's gonna give her the attention. Jesus, that
Yeah.
fucking word. I would make it to where no one like acknowledges her, or she can't interact with people who are acknowledging her, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
If I couldn't get her just like straight help.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Well, I
That's a
saw
good-
that she was randomly atting you.
random adding me or toxic.
No, you. She added you
Both
on
of
Twitter,
us.
Yeah.
and she was like, "Love you, baby."
What? Why didn't I get that? Am I too young for her?
You're black.
Dude,
Oh.
one of the things she said was kind of weird.
Leave the silence in.
She said a lot of weird stuff, man. A lot of weird
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, she did.
I just hope that she gets the help she needs, you know, and figures stuff out. I talked to her last night with Sen and Dr.
Oh, so while I was
Zhivago.
dreaming about getting shot in the school, you were talking to Liana.
Yeah, I was
Wonderful.
talking to her about it was Sen, Dr. Zhivago, Lizard, some guy named I can't remember what the other guy's name was. But she kept, you know, leaving and coming back and leaving and coming back and screaming. Then she was happy. Then she was sad. Then she was happy again. Then she was joking. Then she was screaming. Then everything's clear. She'd say like, Tommy owes me money. Tommy needs to refund me. I'm like, Tommy's not going to Oh, I know. Tommy's not going to refund me. I get it. Tommy needs to refund me. Tommy needs to refund me now. Like,
I just want to say that I was 1,000% right. If you put that motherfucker on a live stream, she's gonna start saying shit she shouldn't say. And
Yeah.
what did she do? Huh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she said a lot of crazy shit.
Well,
And-
hey, did Augie stream today?
Yes, I think he's still streaming right now, actually.
Oh,
Yes,
because
he is
Selva
streaming
said
when this.
Selva told Liana that he was gonna try get on to Augie's.
I don't think Augie's gonna let her on.
I hope not.
I hope she does get on.
I don't.
I do. We've got our own little
She's-
Britney Spears, but fatter.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear? Just to change the subject. Did you hear? I Bully Bullies made a video on me. I
haven't
Bully
watched it.
Bullies
Is it
was
good?
in that call with me. I Bully Bullies was in the call with me. We talked. He was like, Bullies was like, "Hey man, just wanted to say, no hard feelings, bro. I don't hate you." And I was like, "Yeah, Bullies, I don't like. I don't hate you.
You don't like
either."
him?
No, I said I don't hate you either. I think you're funny. I think you're cool. And we made up, And then he fucking drops a video on me today, a 2-minute video about me having one leg, basically. Which it was funny, man. It was funny. I hope to get Bullies on. I want to get Bullies onto this podcast. I want to get Bullies onto this podcast and talk about some stuff. Tipster has offered to come on and have a conversation.
Why are you
Bullies,
spoiling our future episodes?
Why not? Why not talk about it?
Let them be a surprise.
Well, I got nothing else to talk about, Toxic. What else do you want from me?
Let's talk about your hypothetical.
Yeah.
I don't have a hypothetical.
You do. Beavers, you mind echoing his hypothetical for us?
I never had this hypothetical.
I can say what Matt told us last time.
No.
So Matt asked me in Toxic, right?
No.
And I'm gonna need you to brace yourselves. This is kind of disgusting.
No,
really
I
is.
never asked this, and you know this.
Stop trying to gaslight our audience. Anyway, so Matt Pitt asked me in Toxic, would you rather be a pedophile, or would you rather not be a pedophile, but everybody thinks you're a pedophile?
You see, you fucked up the hypothetical again. Even though I never said this hypothetical.
Yeah, clearly you did if you're getting upset about it.
Would you rather be a pedophile and everyone and nobody knows you're a pedophile, or would you rather everybody knows you're a pedophile but you're not a pedophile? Why do I know this hypothetical?
It's like deja vu. It's like deja vu.
Yeah, it's like, why would you ask us this again?
And I got it.
Well, I'm going to decline to answer because that's disgusting, Matt.
Matt, you know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to clip it to where Beavers asked it. I'm going to clip that out, and then I'm just going to make you ask it.
That would be fucked up.
And that's why we're going to do it. And only if they make it this far into the podcast will they know what happened.
No,
Yeah.
I'm cutting that part out too. So, Matt, what's your answer to your own hypothetical?
I would rather. God damn it, dude! I don't want to do this. I don't want to.
You don't want to do the podcast anymore?
You're fucking take this out of context. I know you are. You're gonna take the clip and you're gonna fucking use it on your soundboard, and you're gonna be like,
okay, no. I promise you, I will not take this out of context.
Rather. Okay, say the hypothetical one more time.
Would you rather be a pedophile and nobody knows that you're one? Or would you rather not be a pedophile, but everybody thinks you're one? Like, no matter where you go, everybody thinks you're one.
Not be a pedophile and everyone thinks I am one because I don't want to fuck minors. Okay? I don't want to do that. God. I don't know. Gee, I wonder why. No, I don't like. So if everyone
is it because it's illegal, or is it just because you don't want to?
Because it's morally wrong and disgusting.
So your morals are correctly balanced.
Yes, and I don't want to do it. All right.
Cool.
This is a great fucking.
Why do you
topic.
sound so stressed out?
Great fucking topic to talk because you're gaslighting me. I didn't want to do this, and you're gaslighting me, Toxic. How fucking dare you?
You sound like a woman.
How fucking dare you?
You sound like a woman.
In post-Toxic, I'm going to need you to remove that don't from his answer.
Okay, guys.
I'm not doing all that. So,
yeah, good episode.
What do you guys think about slave trade?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining our podcast. I'm Matt Pitt. I have one leg. That's Toxic Piplup. He has one eye.
Yeah.
That's Beavers. He said the hypothetical. I didn't say the hypothetical. Try cutting that out, Toxic. Fuck you.
It's actually quite easy. I mean, it's quite easy to cut out a lie. I'm not going to.
No, we should leave it in there so that people know that he came up with the hypothetical.
If you made it this far into the video, comment Matt Pitt is a liar.
Fuck. I'm the bots are leaving. 10,
Like
9,
the video.
8, 7.
Wait, you
5.
gotta play your sound, you dipshit.
Oh, all right. I don't know what to play.
I want to talk dirty to your kids.